Compare the 2024 Toyota-Corolla-Cross GR Sport versus 2024 Buick Envista. Safety. For enhanced safety, the front and rear seat shoulder belts of the Toyota-Corolla-Cross have pretensioners to tighten the seatbelts and eliminate dangerous slack in the event of a collision, and force limiters to limit the pressure the belts will exert on the passengers. The Buick Envista doesn't offer pretensioners for its rear seatbelts. For enhanced safety, the front seat shoulder belts of the Toyota-Corolla-Cross are height adjustable to accommodate a wide variety of driver and passenger heights. A better fit can prevent injuries, and the increased comfort also encourages passengers to buckle up. The Buick Envista doesn't offer height-adjustable seat belts. The Toyota-Corolla-Cross has a standard driver's side knee airbag mounted low on the dashboard. The knee airbag helps prevent the driver from sliding under the seatbelts or the main frontal airbag. This keeps the driver better positioned during a collision for maximum protection. A knee airbag also helps keep the legs from striking the dashboard, preventing knee and leg injuries in the case of a serious frontal collision. The Envista doesn't offer knee airbags. The Corolla Cross has a standard secondary collision brake, which automatically applies the brakes in the event of a crash to help prevent secondary collisions and prevent further injuries. The Envista doesn't offer a post-collision braking system. In the event of a collision that triggers the airbags, more collisions are possible without the protection of airbags that may have already deployed. Over 200 people are killed each year when backed over by motor vehicles. The Corolla Cross XLE has a standard parking support brake that uses rear sensors to monitor for objects to the rear and automatically applies the brakes to prevent a collision. The Envista doesn't offer backup collision prevention brakes. The Corolla Cross offers all-wheel drive to maximize traction under poor conditions, especially in ice and snow. The Envista doesn't offer all-wheel drive. The Corolla Cross XLE has standard front and rear parking assist to help warn the driver about vehicles, pedestrians, or other obstacles behind or in front of their vehicle. The Envista doesn't offer a front parking aid. Both the Corolla Cross and Envista offer rear cross-traffic warning, but the Corolla Cross XLE has parking support brake, automatically applies the brakes to better prevent a collision when backing near traffic. The Envista's rear cross-traffic alert doesn't automatically brake. The Corolla Cross driver alert monitor detects an inattentive driver, then sounds a warning and suggests a brake. According to the NHTSA, drivers who fall asleep cause about 100,000 crashes and 1,500 deaths a year. The Envista doesn't offer a driver alert monitor. Both the Corolla Cross and the Envista have standard driver and passenger frontal airbags, front side impact airbags, side impact head airbags, front-wheel drive, four-wheel anti-lock brakes, traction control, electronic stability systems to prevent skidding, crash mitigating brakes, daytime running lights, lane departure warning systems, rear-view cameras, and available blind spot warning systems. For its performance in IIHS driver side and passenger side small overlap frontal, moderate overlap frontal, updated side impact, headlight, and daytime pedestrian crash prevention testing, the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety grants the Corolla Cross the rating of Top Safety Pick for 2023, a rating granted to only 72 vehicles tested by the IIHS. The Envista has not been tested yet. Warranty. The Corolla Cross corrosion warranty is unlimited miles longer than the Envista's unlimited versus 100,000 miles. Toyota pays for scheduled maintenance on the Corolla Cross for 2 years and 25,000 miles. Toyota will pay for oil changes, tire rotations, air filter replacements, cabin filter replacement, brake fluid replacement, inspections, and any other required maintenance. Buick doesn't pay scheduled maintenance for the Envista. Reliability. A hardened steel chain, with no maintenance needs, drives the camshafts in the Corolla Cross engine. A rubber cam drive belt that needs periodic replacement drives the Envista's camshafts. If the Envista's belt breaks, the engine could be severely damaged when the pistons hit the open valves. From surveys of all its subscribers, Consumer Reports' January 2023 auto issue reports that Toyota vehicles are more reliable than Buick vehicles. Consumer Reports ranks Toyota first in overall reliability. Buick is ranked 11th. Engine. The Corolla-Cross 2.0 DOHC 4-cylinder produces 32 more horsepower, 169 versus 137, than the Envista's 1.2 turbo 3-cylinder. Transmission. The Corolla-Cross has a standard continuously variable transmission, CVT. With no steps between gears, it can keep the engine at the most efficient speed for fuel economy, or keep it at its peak horsepower indefinitely for maximum acceleration. The Envista doesn't offer a CVT. Suspension and handling. For superior ride and handling, the Corolla-Cross AWD has fully independent front and rear suspensions. An independent suspension allows the wheels to follow the road at the best angle for gripping the pavement, without compromising ride comfort. The Buick Envista has a solid rear axle, with a non-independent rear suspension. For better maneuverability, the Corolla-Cross turning circle is 2 feet tighter than the Envista's, 35.4 feet versus 37.4 feet. The Corolla-Cross turning circle is 3 feet tighter than the Envista Avenir's, 35.4 feet versus 38.4 feet. Chassis. The Corolla-Cross is 7 inches shorter than the Envista, making the Corolla-Cross easier to handle, maneuver and park in tight spaces. Passenger space. The Corolla-Cross has 1 inch more front legroom, 0.3 inches more front hip room and 1.7 inches more rear headroom than the Envista. Cargo capacity. The Corolla-Cross has a much larger cargo volume than the Envista with its rear seat up, 25.5 versus 20.7 cubic feet. Ergonomics. The Corolla-Cross front and rear power windows all open or close with one touch of the switches, making it more convenient at drive-up windows in toll booths, or when talking with someone outside of the car. The Envista's power windows switches have to be held the entire time to close them fully. The Smart Key System standard on the Corolla-Cross Elite/XLE allows you to unlock the driver's door, cargo door, and start the engine all without removing a key from pocket or purse. This eliminates searching for keys before loading groceries, getting in the vehicle in bad weather, or making a hurried start to your trip. The Buick Envista's push-button start doesn't unlock the doors or the cargo door. To improve rear visibility by keeping the rear window clear, the Corolla-Cross has a standard rear wiper. The Envista doesn't offer a rear wiper. The Corolla-Cross XLE standard dual-zone air conditioning allows the driver and front passenger to choose 2 completely different temperatures so people with different temperature preferences won't have to compromise. This makes both the driver and front passenger as comfortable as possible. The Envista doesn't offer dual-zone air conditioning. Both the Corolla-Cross and the Envista offer rear vents. For greater rear passenger comfort, the Corolla-Cross has standard rear air conditioning vents to keep rear occupants cool in summer or warm in winter. The Envista doesn't offer rear air conditioning vents, only heat vents. Model availability. The Toyota Corolla comes in sedan, 4-door hatchback and 4-door body styles. The Buick Envista isn't available as a sedan or 4-door hatchback.